You're not broke. You've been misled, conditioned, trained to fail by design. Most people won't tell you this because most people are too scared to look the truth in the eye. But on this channel, Motivate Blessing, we don't sugarcoat reality. We cut it open. You don't need more money. You don't even need more time. What you need is a system, a code, a blueprint that breaks the cycle of failure and replaces it with obsession, intention, and self-mastery. Will Durant said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. You're not lost. You're undisciplined. You're not cursed. You're misaligned. Stick around, because by the time this video ends, you'll either walk away ready to rewrite your story or stay trapped in the one that's been written for you. Comment this if you're ready to rise. I wasn't born to break. I was built to rebuild. And if you feel that, smash the like button so this message reaches someone who's still asleep. Let's break the illusion. You're not poor. You're misprioritized. Poverty today isn't just about money. It's about mental clutter, distraction, dopamine slavery. You're not broke because you don't earn enough. You're broke because you spend more on escape than evolution. People invest hours in scrolling, not skill, in gossip, not growth, in dopamine, not discipline. The system profits from your struggle. It feeds off your distraction. That's not a conspiracy. That's a business model. It's time you flip the script. Poverty is not permanent, but your patterns are, until you break them. We are what we repeatedly do. That's it. That's the truth most people never understand. You don't need motivation. Dreams without discipline are delusions. Harsh? Good. This isn't a lullaby. It's a war cry. Everyone has dreams, but only the obsessed build habits around those dreams. And that's the difference. You want more? Wake up earlier. Get uncomfortable. Sacrifice. Rewire your reward system, because comfort is killing your future. Motivation fades. But discipline is the dark engine that runs while the world sleeps. Society is built to keep you average. School teaches obedience, not innovation. Ads teach desire, not discipline. And social media, it teaches comparison over construction. You are being fed poison disguised as pleasure. The world profits from your weakness, so they sell you comfort, convenience, complacency. But when you realize this, when you truly see it, you can flip it. Use their Your pain wasn't pointless. It was preparation. Every rejection, every betrayal, every sleepless night was sharpening your blade. The mistake, you buried it instead of building from it. The dark side of psychology says we're shaped by trauma, but the enlightened side says we can choose what that trauma builds. Let your scars speak. Let your losses teach. Let your rage become the fire that forges your new self. You don't need to be healed to begin. You need to be hungry. If you want lasting change, stop changing your actions. Change your identity. Tell me, who do you believe you are? Because every habit you have. The top 1% don't win because of talent. They win because of ritual. Morning routines, deep work, gym reps, learning sprints, brutal self-honesty. Success isn't sexy. It's surgical. And the 1% treat it like war, not a wish. Want in? Build these. A morning that builds clarity, not chaos. A system that rewards focus, not feelings. A rule, no 0 days, ever. The 1% play to win, the rest play not to lose. Choose. Here's your mission. No fluff, just fire. 30 days. 1 focus, 0 excuses. Wake up at the same time every day. Non-negotiable. 1 hour of skill building, minimum. Cold shower, mind over mood. 1 decision per day that scares you. Then do it. Track it. The top 1% don't win because of talent. They win because of ritual. Morning routines, deep work, gym reps, learning sprints, brutal self-honesty. Success isn't sexy. It's surgical. And the 1% treat it like war, not a wish. Want in? Build these. A morning that builds clarity, not chaos. A system that rewards focus, not feelings. A rule, no 0 days, ever. The 1% play to win, the rest play not to lose. Choose. Here's your mission. No fluff, just fire. 30 days. 1 focus, 0 excuses. Wake up at the same time every day. Non-negotiable. 1 hour of skill building, minimum. Cold shower, mind over mood. One decision per day that scares you, then do it. Track it. The deadliest prisons are the ones you can't see. Comfort and comparison. These are the twin assassins of your potential. Comfort whispers, you're fine where you are, while comparison says, you'll never catch up. Both are lies, both are traps, and both are strategies built into the design of a system that thrives when you stay stuck. You were born with an engine inside you, one that runs on discomfort, pressure, hunger. But every time you settle for just getting by, every time you scroll instead of study, every time stop waiting. No one is coming to hand you your dream. No boss, no friend, no mentor is going to give you the perfect opportunity, the perfect day, the perfect plan. That's not how legends are made. You weren't meant to fit into someone else's life. You were meant to build your own. Will Durant didn't say, "We become what we're given." He said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Meaning, you can rebuild from any rock bottom. But you have to stop. You want to know why most people stay average? Because they always have a backup plan, a safety net, a just-in-case-I-fail file sitting in the back of their mind. And guess what? That file is the virus. Burn it, delete it, incinerate it. Because as long as failure feels safe, success will never feel necessary. You've got to create a scenario where your only option is forward. Your legacy doesn't start when you make it. It starts right now, in the trenches, in the pain, in the nights you cry but keep going. The world will remember you for what you overcame, not what you avoided. You think greatness looks glamorous? No. It looks like silence, like sacrifice, like self-doubt, and still show. Your mind is not your friend, not until you train it to be. Left unchecked, your thoughts will betray you. They'll lie, sabotage, and manipulate you worse than any enemy ever could. That voice that says, "Stay in bed, you're not ready, you're not enough." That's not intuition, that's programming. A survival code installed by fear, by trauma, by years of failure and small thinking. You've got to delete it, override it, replace it with a code of power. Because here's the brutal truth. Your brain doesn't care if you succeed. It only cares if you survive. And if you've survived by hiding, quitting, doubting, here's a truth most people run from. You are going to die. Maybe not today, maybe not next year, but time is coming for you, and it doesn't care how tired you are, how many chances you missed, or how many some days you said. Every second you waste is a second stolen from the masterpiece you were born to build. And the sickest part? Most people live like they're immortal, like they can afford to wait. But legacy doesn't wait. Greatness doesn't wait. The clock is watching. So are your children, your future self, your enemies. And the question is this: what will they see when they look back? Will they see a story of hesitation, of fear, of almost? Or will they see someone who refused to go quietly? Someone who punched back at time, who left scars on the clock? You don't need more years. You need more intensity. You need to move like death is a shadow on your shoulder. Because it is. You want purpose? You want fire? Imagine your funeral. What do they say? What do they remember? Now, reverse engineer that. Every action you take from this point forward, every word you speak, every hour you grind, every moment you resist, is carving your name into the stone of history. Be the storm they remember. Be the legacy they whisper about. Comment this final reminder: I live like the clock is bleeding. And if you're serious, smash the like button, and turn on notifications. Because this isn't motivation. This is evolution. And motivate blessing, we build warriors.